everyone, my name is Naima Ali. Welcome back. If you are new here, this is a space for healing and growth. So what we gonna be talking about today, because you know it's been a minute, but your girl is back. We're gonna be talking about self-love, something that is very important to me, very dear to me. So let's just get into the video. The first thing I want to talk about for me that's near and dear to me when it comes to expressing self-love for myself or embodying self-love is showing up for myself. I say this to say because I've lacked that in the past couple of years. I lost my way. I lost who I truly was at the core with all this, growing up shit. It was a lot. And I've started to become a procrastinator when it came to the things that I loved. Now, don't get it twisted. Your girl is not a procrastinator when it comes to functional things. Like I can pay my bills. I make sure I go to work, make sure I wash my ass, and etc. I make sure I do my functional adulting things, the everyday, day by day routines, right? But what I lacked was doing things that I loved, things that spark interest to me, things that, build my curiosity, things that I love, creativity, art, drawing, just dwelling in on things that just felt good. And I know that sounds crazy, like you don't do the things that you love. Well, I didn't do the things that I love. I did when I was a kid. Like I was very artistic. I wrote poetry, drew anything that you could bring to my forefront. And I just lost all of that in this whole adulting process, because when you're having to survive, having to be an adult, you forget about the things that you truly love. And I am embracing the fact that I'm returning back to those things and just opening the door to possibilities, more possibilities for me to really, just explore, just be happy in what that is for me. So showing up for myself is very important. It's very important. It's one of the most important things. That's why I wanted to talk about it first. When I talk about me expressing self-love for myself. So yes, showing up for myself. So the next thing I'm gonna talk about is discipline. I know a lot of people don't consider discipline as self-love, but as I've gotten older, I appreciate discipline. Being disciplined, being obedient, doing what needs to be done. Sometimes we only want to do what we want to do, and what we want to do sometimes can set us back. But discipline, when you're disciplined, you're basically telling yourself that you're worth it. You're basically giving your future self everything that you want and desire. You're setting yourself up for success when you're disciplined, because you're not going to be motivated every day. You're not going to be 100% every day. There are going to be days where it's hard to get out of that bed, and there are going to be days where you wish you weren't alive. Been there. And discipline really helps with allowing yourself, the opportunity and the possibilities of what your dreams can be. Your reality, baby. That's it. When you're disciplined, it's worth it, because when you accomplish what you set out to do, that feeling that you get when you accomplish it is out of this world. It's love for yourself. You believed in yourself. You may not be motivated every day. You may not want to do this every day. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And that's why discipline for me is self-love. So another component of self-love for me is pouring back into myself. Pouring back into me, watering me. And I don't mean just taking care of your physical, but really giving yourself what you need. If it's rest, rest. If it's water, water. If it's just a lazy day, then take a lazy day. When you're in survival mode, you forget to pour back into you. And I was, going through a funk. I knew it. Everybody else knew it. They just looked at me. I looked like shit, right? So I was like, damn, what happened? I was that girl, I was that girl. At least to me, I was. And I'm like, I need to get back to me. I need to feed me. I'm over here feeding everybody else, watering everybody else, uplifting everyone else. I need to give that same energy to me. And when I did that, it really opened doors for me, you guys. It really opens doors for you. Whew. Because all that energy you put into other people, you could put into yourself and become whatever you want to become. Shit. Become your dreams, okay? You become that dude or that girl. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful experience. And that's why pouring back into yourself, loving on yourself, giving yourself what you need at that time is very important. Okay, so let's get to the biggie. Right? The next way that I embody and express self-love for me is spirituality. I'm a spiritualist. I grew up religious. I grew up a Christian. I got baptized. I was a Baptist. I still hold on to those core beliefs. But I've learned about religion. I've taken class about religion. I've learned about different concepts of what spiritualism is. And I grasp and gravitate more that way. I do believe in God, but I also believe in the God within me. So I say that to say this is an expression or an embodiment of self-love because I've learned so much through spirituality. I've learned so much about myself, about my ancestors, about my God, about my gods, and the God within me. I am a goddess, and I walk and talk as such because I know who I am, and I know my core, and I know my purpose, right? And I know my angels, my guides, my ancestors are all pushing me towards this path, towards, motivating, inspiring others. And I've learned so much about self. It's such a beautiful, beautiful experience. I literally talk to myself. I talk to God. I talk to the God within me. I talk to my angels, my guides, my ancestors. I talk to it all, right? Because how are you supposed to know who you are, what you want, what you desire, what you love, and your purpose if you don't get to know you? And knowing you, for me at least, is tied to spirituality, tied to my roots and my people, you know? And for me, that is an expression and a true embodiment of self-love. Whew! What I saved for last, and why I saved it for last, is because a lot of people don't do this. And I feel that we need to embody this a little bit more. And the thing that I am referring to is unconditional love. True, unconditional love. And I say this because I don't think people know what that is. But at least for myself, unconditional love is loving myself through absolutely everything. Through my highs, through my lows, through my good, through my bad, through my ugly, through my happy, through every single emotion you could possibly imagine. That is truly what unconditional love is for me. Is giving myself grace, is allowing for me to make mistakes, is allowing for me to learn and be a human. I feel like a lot of us are really hard on ourselves, and I am guilty, okay? I'm always in here. I'm always talking shit to myself. Well, I used to in the past, but now I'm working on it, you know. We a work in progress. But now I'm intentional about the things that I say about myself. I'm intentional about how I talk about the things that I'm doing. I'm intentional about me, my love for me. And I don't allow myself to speak negative of myself anymore. Like, I'll talk, you know, I'll give myself a little kick in the butt. Like, damn, girl, why you do that? Or, shit, we could have did something else, or it could have went this way. It could have been a lot of things. Okay? We're not going to be the woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know, we're not about to be doing that all day. So that's why it's very important to speak positive to yourself. I'm not saying be positive all the time, because that's not realistic. Let's be realistic, okay? You're going to be negative sometimes, but combat that with a positive. Maybe two positives. Because one negative, two positive, cancel it out, right? Because you're going to have bad thoughts. You're going to have bad days. It's just a part of life. And I feel people just beat themselves up before they even get a chance. Me included. When I'm talking about people, I'm talking about myself. Noted. Okay? So just allow yourself to make those mistakes, because mistakes allow you to actually learn. You wouldn't learn if everything was going hunky-dory. There's nothing to learn if everything is going your way. You know what I'm saying? There's no growth, there's no development. You have to go through the most difficult situations and the most challenging times to truly learn from those experiences, because that is life. It allows you to truly embrace, okay, I made a mistake. What can I do better next time in this situation? And don't go beating yourself up if you don't do it the next time. Like, give yourself some grace. Forgive yourself. Truly provide forgiveness for self. Because we fuck up. We are human. We are not robots. We are not perfect. Allow yourself to experience that L, experience that mistake, learn from it, and give yourself time to implement change. Don't feel like you need to immediately, I need to be on it. Like with me, I struggle with people being in my personal space because I don't have any boundaries. We talked about that last time. So, baby steps. Give yourself baby steps. Actually move over. Or actually next time, say something like, oh, can you give me some space? Baby steps. Don't beat yourself up. Like, I truly do not regret anything that occurred in my life because it happened for a reason. Happened for a reason. I wouldn't be here to this day talking about what we're talking about right now if it wasn't for the experiences that I had. I'm here talking to you because of what occurred in my life and showing you how I'm implementing change day by day. This is a day-by-day process. You could do the same. That's why unconditional love is so important because we need it. We need to love ourselves. And I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, if it resonated with you, put a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. God bless. Have a great day, great week, great weekend. Get into it. Love on yourself. God damn it.